about this earlier, how when you read about quarantunes, it's different than how it is experiencing it. And I mean, even when I was reading it, I was like, oh, this is cute. It's like, it's a concert series, but hearing you talk about it and talk about things like that, like it's a movement. It's a life-changing movement where people are learning and educating themselves and then able to give back at the same time. And I just think that's really incredible how you've kind of like taken the reins on that and realized that like you have this platform to share information and education, and the fact that you recognize that and we're like, no, like we need to do something about this is just, it's incredible. Like I mean, you're amazing.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Well, and then going off of this, so I was fangirling about this. You were honored with the Champion for Girls Award by Girls Inc. And you and your father were named Walt Disney's Philanthropist of the Year. That is, I mean,
we had to move them there for something. We don't just randomly have them out.
Oh my goodness. So like, what does that mean to you? Like, those are incredible awards.
I mean, the awards were crazy. I never thought I would be awarded with anything like this in my whole entire life. I mean, the first one we got was from Billboard magazine, which I don't know why I would ever be in Billboard magazine. That's like the crazy thing. I have no talent. Like, I can't sing, I can't act. Like,
I seriously doubt that.
I am an awful singer.
Oh my God.
You can ask my dad. My dad and I did this like a live stream thing yesterday with my brother playing the piano, and I started singing, and he was like,
I got on that, Demi.
It was a joke. So I will answer your question after I explain this. My brother like is loving the piano right now and wanted to go on Instagram Live, and I started doing it from the Quarantunes account because then all of my normal followers would come on after mine, and all these people from Quarantunes that we've met are coming on to sing, and it's like such a joke, but it's so fun, and that's something that we actually want to do. Just, hey, if you're bored in quarantine, we want to lift your spirits. Here is our piano show weird thing. So we've done it twice now, which is very interesting, but the awards have been so touching, and I think they speak to something bigger. So Billboard magazine is only statistics, #1 song, this and that, but for the first time ever, they created an award called Billboard's Heroes of the Pandemic. And they had to legally get it done, and this had to do nothing with statistics. They just wanted to honor my dad because they've been a really, really big fan of ours. And that was the most insane thing ever, just to know, hey, our work is really speaking out to people, and this brand is kind of stepping away from, hey, this is the #1 song, #1 artist, #1 album, to we want people to recognize what you're doing. And that was really crazy. But the Girls Inc. Champion for Girls one was insane, because I will say, not to sound cheesy, but I think having a voice is the most important thing ever. And prior to Quarantunes, I did not have one. I never felt like I would have one. I never felt like my voice would be received in the way that it has been. And that has been the best thing ever. To know that I was the only honoree for the Champion for Girls Award for this incredible organization, which has been around for 100 years and has honored so many phenomenal women that I look up to know that I am one of them, and to have these little girls that are part of the program, like, be looking to me, that is insane. And I never thought that I could reach people in that way. And yes, the awards are amazing, but it's just a reminder for me to keep going and keep speaking out, because people are not going to agree with you all the time. I know that. I have really, really learned that, but I am vocalizing my voice. I am using it. I am believing in what I'm doing, and I'm going to keep going. I will talk about the Walt Disney Philanthropists of the Year one. That, I think, was very, very pivotal, because prior to this award, it used to be called Walt Disney's Man of the Year. And they wanted to honor my dad and I. And they legally changed it and said, it is now Walt Disney Philanthropist of the Year. And I was the first woman or girl and the youngest honoree to ever receive it. But they changed the name so I could receive the award. And it has nothing to do with me. It's a movement for women.
Yeah, and I had no idea about that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's so crazy. So the fact that this award that has been around for so long is now changing from, hey, Man of the Year, to no, philanthropist. We are changing the norms. Whatever age you are, if you're 6, if you're 10, if you're 25, if you're 30, if you're 17, you can do whatever you want and you can change history. And with this award, that is just a testament to that. And that was mind blowing. And my dad and I love Disney, so it was really cool to have Walt's name in it. But I think that was the most important part to me about the award, is the name of it.
I had no idea about that, but like, literally, you need to be a public speaker or something. You're like riling me up here. I'm like, yes, absolutely. Like, doesn't matter if you're female or how young you are, like you can change the world, and you can't let these barriers stop you. Oh my gosh.
It's so funny you say that, because not the barrier stop you, the public speaker thing, because I can get on Zoom in front of 1,000 people and I can speak and I feel enthusiastic, but then I go in that piano live stream off my phone and my Instagram account and I'm like, guys, I'm really camera shy right now. You hear me say, I was like, I'm camera shy, I can't do this. And someone comments, they're like, but you're the face of quarantine. And someone goes, Demi, you're not camera shy. I go, on my own Instagram, I am camera shy. And then I went on the quarantines one and I was so fine. So it's just very funny.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, you need to get over that, because I think you have a voice now and people need to hear it. And I know you're going to do like absolutely incredible things.